Hey, welcome to The Journey, a podcast from Pathfinder Media Group and Pathfinder Counseling Group. And I'm your host, Dan Kinjorski, and this is the other host, Krystal Barbosa. And we're with the Pathfinder Counseling Group. Please follow and subscribe to Pathfinder Counseling Group and follow us on YouTube. Would be much appreciated. A couple of people in the office had a question for you. Says, what can go wrong when a couple does emotional bypassing, or what Gottman may call stonewalling? So tell us what can go wrong when there's stonewalling involved.
Yeah, so a lot of time with stonewalling, what ends up happening is we end up not dealing with the conversation. So it could be turning away, it could be changing the subject.
Okay.
It could be as easy as, instead of answering the question, it could be like, oh, well, I love you, and then ignoring it. It could be that simple. And quite often that happens, especially with our younger couples.
Right.
But the worst part of it is you're not expressing, you're not communicating how you really feel. So there's a lot of misconstruing that can come from that. We can always try to read into it. And that stonewalling or that emotional bypassing, not dealing with the emotion, can come off as really negative towards your partner.
Right. Or even when a partner may say to the other, I don't want to talk about it right now, in a very angry voice.
In a very angry voice, yeah. Right. Or even just, and it doesn't even have to be an angry tone. It's just the fact that you're trying to bypass that emotional connection, that conversation, definitely, yeah.
So what's the solution to stonewalling?
So the solution to stonewalling is actually having those conversations.
Okay.
So acknowledging, again, you don't have to agree with your partner, but you do have to respect them. So finding that middle ground, just saying, you know what, I don't agree with you, but I respect you enough, and that's your opinion, that's okay.
Okay, great, great. The other question that a couple of people came up with is, what can go wrong when a couple is their own therapist?
Oh, so much can go wrong. I always tell people that we go to school for our training. It's years of training, years of after, internship, all those hours. So we have years and years of training just to understand how couples are supposed to function.
Right.
And so when we have our couples trying to do their own self-help, they don't understand, not only because they're in the thick of it, but they're biased. You're going to be biased with your own relationship. And so being biased is going to eventually put your partner in the defensive, because they're going to think that you have some type of hierarchy over them with this relationship and the struggles that you're having. So we always say, come to therapy because we are properly trained. We're unbiased. We can see things, for what they are at face value. Not only that, but if you do the Gottman assessment, then you can really see everything, and it gives you that guidance on exactly how to fix it, rather than trying to figure it out yourself or trying to Google, how can I fix my relationship?
So it's very important for the audience to know that you shouldn't get the assessment and do it yourself.
No.
I would go as far as to recommend, if any therapist really needs counseling. In fact, I would highly recommend that all therapists see counseling.
Oh, yes.
You know why? Because it's just like it's like therapists become a voyeur into the souls of into the window or soul of other people. If they're not being seen themselves. They get to view everyone else's life and soul, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And no one's checking on them. They become a voyeur.
Oh, yeah.
And, we do need someone to check in with us. We do need therapy, in fact. I would recommend all therapists have a therapist.
Yeah, we had to go through in grad school. That's when we first started knowing that we needed to have our own therapist, because we carry a lot from other people.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yes. You're right. You're right. Perhaps that's a discussion another time. Yes. Well, thank you, Krystal, for explaining what stonewalling is in a little more detail, and what a couple does try to be their own therapist. Thank you for explaining that.
Of course.
And I just want to fully recognize some of our own employees and interns here who saw something and they wanted a better explanation on it. And I want to say thank you for bringing that up so we can discuss it on the journey.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Take care, y'all. We'll see you next time. Again, follow us on Pathfinder Media Group and the Journey podcast. Thank you.